Have you ever felt like your salary just disappears, as if the money barely hits your account and suddenly it's gone? If so, you're not alone. Most people face this exact challenge. It's not that they earn too little, it's that they don't know how to manage what they earn. But what if there was a simple, practical and effective method to transform the way you handle your money, without magic formulas or complicated spreadsheets? What you're about to learn could be a game changer for your financial life. In this video, I am going to show you how to multiply your salary using the 5-jar method, a smart strategy that helps you control, invest and enjoy your money better, even if your income is limited. Stick with me until the end to discover how to use this technique to build financial freedom, starting today. The 5-jar method is based on a simple logic. You divide your income into 5 parts with specific goals. No more spending impulsively or trying to save whatever is left at the end of the month. With the 5 jars, every dollar has a purpose. And that's exactly what brings clarity and control. Imagine your entire income divided into 5 jars. Each jar represents an important function of your financial life: basic needs, fun, education, investments, and giving. You don't need fancy tools. A notebook, a basic app, or even physical envelopes will work. What matters is sticking to the percentages and, most importantly, staying consistent. Let's start with the first jar, basic needs. This is the largest one, representing 55% of your income. This covers fixed and essential expenses: rent, bills, groceries, transportation, everything that keeps your life running. The key here is to keep these costs within the 55% limit. If your basic expenses go beyond that, it's time to reevaluate and cut some unnecessary spending. Believe me, many people live above their means without realizing it. The second jar is for fun and lifestyle, 10%. This is where you allow yourself to enjoy the present, a dinner out, a movie, a weekend getaway. Having this space reserved for pleasure is essential for emotional balance. The secret is not to go beyond this limit. Having money to enjoy guilt-free is liberating, and it makes every experience even more valuable. The third jar is for education and personal growth, also 10%. Books, courses, events, mentorships. Investing in yourself is one of the smartest ways to multiply your income over time. When you become more skilled, more aware, more strategic, you naturally begin to make better and more profitable decisions. Now comes the jar that truly starts to change the game. Investments and financial freedom, also 10%. This is where you plant the seeds for your future. It could be an emergency fund, simple options like treasury bonds or savings, or even starting to invest in stocks or mutual funds. The goal of this jar is to make your money work for you. Over time, the returns it generates will add to your active income. And that gets when you start to feel the snowball effect of wealth building. Finally, we have the giving and purpose jar, 5%. It might seem small, but it's powerful. This money goes toward donations, supporting causes, gifts for loved ones, or anything that creates a positive impact. When you include this jar in your budget, something amazing happens. You strengthen your abundance mindset. And those who live with that feeling attract more opportunities, more connections, more prosperity. The beauty of the 5-jar method is that it's simple to apply but delivers deep results. It gives you instant clarity on where your money is going. And more than that, it brings balance, because it's not just about saving and being miserable, or spending everything now and regretting it later. The magic is in balance, and this method guides you right into it. Now you might be wondering, but what if my salary is low? Can I still use this method? The answer is yes. The amount doesn't matter. The habit does. Even if you start small, what truly counts is building the discipline. And as your income grows, those habits will already be in place. This method works whether you make $500 or $5,000 a month. Because what changes your life isn't how much you make. It is what you do with what you make. Another important point, this method is flexible. If an emergency comes up one month, you can temporarily adjust the percentages, but whenever possible, return to balance. The idea isn't to be rigid, it's to be strategic. And of course, you can always review and adapt the method to your current situation. If you live as a couple or with family, using this method becomes even more powerful. When two people apply this system together, the results multiply. Each person can have their own jars, or you can create a shared structure. What matters is transparency, communication, and commitment to common goals. You can start today. Grab a pen and paper and write down your total monthly income. Then apply the percentages. 55% for basic needs, 10% for fun, 10% for education, 10% for investments, and 5% for giving. Done. Now just organize your expenses within these limits and track your progress month by month. To make it even easier, use budgeting apps that let you set categories by percentage. Or if you're more visual, use real jars or envelopes. The most important thing is to take action. The difference between people who build wealth and those who stay stuck in debt often comes down to small decisions like this one. And remember, multiplying your salary isn't just about earning more. It's about doing more with what you already have. It's turning disorganization into strategy, guilt into awareness, chaos into clarity, and it all starts with you right now. If this content made sense to you, share it with someone who also needs to take a step toward financial freedom, and let me know in the comments. Which jar will you start applying today?